Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with the final set of levels for Dr. Mario World this week. I'm assuming we're gonna get a clinic event coming up pretty soon here, next Thursday. But I could be wrong about that, and they could just be alternating again. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But let's get into the levels. This first one here is one of the levels where you just have to start clearing out the coins when you can. So I made sure to get rid of the top and bottom without having to stack too many other, the capsules. And then I just have to get rid of this key in the middle here, which will start allowing me to get to the rest of it. And there are a few more keys that show up on the sides as well. Just making sure to take those out as you go. And this was the only level in this group that I was able to beat on my first try. And the rest of them all took at least 2 tries. A few of them took a little bit more than that. But it wasn't too bad, I don't think. And like I usually say, I'll get into it more as I get to those later levels. But for now, this level is one of the easier and one of the more forgiving ones, I'd say. Especially to get 3 stars. I only had a few capsules left at the end, but I was still able to get the amount of points that I needed. I guess since the rest of this level just comes down to clearing out the rest, I'll talk about something that I noticed that annoyed me. I'm actually talking about myself right now. I listen back on some of the videos I make, and I say take care of a lot. Like I say, I need to take care of these viruses over here, or once you take care of that. I say it so much, and it gets pretty frustrating. And I'm gonna try and reduce that, and if I fail to keep myself from saying it, then you're really gonna notice me saying it because I pointed it out now. But yeah, I'm gonna try and stop saying take care of. I'll expand my vocabulary a little bit, show you some words other than those 3 words. So yeah, let's move on to 597. I keep the same assistance this entire round except for in the special stage, just because you don't need point boosters in the special stage. But for this one, as you can see, it's kind of a spiral towards the middle, and that's basically all you have to do. You spiral towards the middle. Whichever colors you get, you just use towards the getting there, and if none of them work out, either leave them at the top or just leave them in the middle. But I wouldn't suggest putting in the middle because, as you can see, like, you leave little remnants of your capsules as you go, and you're gonna have to clear those out later. Now, they could actually be beneficial if you get the same colors to clear out those middle sections there, but most of the time it probably won't end up that way. So I would suggest not putting as many in the middle as you can. If you get double capsules, make sure to use them. Now, I wouldn't go out of my way to not put them in the middle. I don't think it's that important. But yeah, for sure in the beginning here, all you're doing is getting rid of the coins that you can, because once you get rid of them, you get access to the rest of the level. And at that point, it's just getting rid of them in the most efficient way, while also trying to get the keys to the bottom, which can be a little frustrating. And a lot of these final levels, maybe I shouldn't say a lot because I don't actually remember, but a good amount of them rely on the key mechanic, and most of them have to get all the way to the bottom. So this is kind of a recurring theme where we have to make sure that the bottom is mostly clear so that they can get into the doors. And also I have that huge stack of capsules on the side that I eventually need to get rid of, and the stacks that I have aren't all that great right now, and I'm kind of fumbling here just because I have so much coming down at once. But yeah, I just need to make another tower next to those viruses there and take care of the rest of the thing. And I said it. How can I not say it? Okay, so I have 10 capsules left. I basically have 3 stars, and I just need to stack up those yellows there and also get the red for that coin on the side. And then all I need to do is take out I need to clear that red virus at the bottom so that it can get into the door. Because even though you can clear stuff at the top, eventually you will have to get rid of that red one. And I guess I failed to realize that when I was first doing it. And as you saw there, I used that final capsule just to push it down, because I already had 3 stars. I didn't really care about the rest of the points there. But yeah, that one took probably like 3 or 4 tries. And it's really just about maintaining or managing the capsules that you have remaining, while also clearing out the coins as quickly as you can, getting the capsules out of the way for the keys. And moving on to this one, this is like our second puzzle one. The first puzzle one was the 15C, the time stage, but this one is another kind of puzzle. So what I would do is focus on one side, pick one side and start clearing it out because you have to get to that shell down there, which will then take out most of the other side, and then we'll blow up that other side there. And now you just need the colors to clear that colored box, and another one to clear that blue shell, and then the key at the bottom gets unlocked. Now I would suggest clearing on the other side because I believe it takes care of that entire row at the bottom, and that's just a few extra capsules that you don't have to worry about. But the main struggle in this level is you keep having to build up. I don't think I was saying that right, but I'm gonna stop attempting. You have to build up over and over again to get to the rest of the viruses, because the keys unlock towards the top and they keep going up. So you're forced to work your way from the bottom up to the top, and that's not something a lot of levels do. And I've always thought about how they should do that, because that is something that I feel like they don't do enough, and this is a perfectly good way to do it. I'm not sure if they could ever do it the same way again without it feeling repetitive, but I like the format of it, I guess. I don't know how else to say. But yeah, at this point it's basically using whatever you can to start clearing out the top, and the ones that are in between the door and the key like that, you will have to build out from the side, and that can get a little bit annoying. I think I beat this one a few times actually, and I just didn't have enough points to get 3 stars. So there may be some issues where you're beating it, but you're just not getting enough points. And it may just come down to the fact that you have so many capsules at the bottom that you need to get rid of, or that you're missing points because you haven't gotten rid of them. So if there are any spare colors that you're not using, like I bring the blue down there and get a little bit more. I think it was just enough to get 3 stars. A lot of the levels today, I get really close to having to repeat it again, but I'm lucky enough to get the 3 stars. But yeah, what was I saying? The capsules at the bottom may be what the problem is, and if you can get an extra colors down there, that'd be really helpful. This one only took me 2 tries, I believe, but again, I was just talking about in the previous video how I hate these capsule, what are they? They just add extra capsules. I despise them. See, I'm tempted to say that I hate them more than the electro boxes, and I do. I think I can say that I do. They ruin a level for me. I really never have liked them, and I hate to see them return. I feel like we haven't had them in a while actually, but in these recent levels they brought them back a few times. But I don't like them, and I don't know if anybody else hates them as much as I do, but they're just annoying to me. Just give me the amount of capsules that we need to beat the level, and don't make a strategy out of it. I understand from a gameplay standpoint why you would add them in, but I don't enjoy it that much. I guess I should actually talk about my strategies here. So the fans are really not good. You never want to hit them. You're going to be forced to hit them a few times, but they are iced already, so you don't have to worry about them for a little bit. But it is helpful to use the bubblers to get them down. And the only problem with that is that if you have a lot uncleared, the bubblers will keep bubbling over and over again, and you'll never clear anything out. So you really kind of have to, like, once all the ones up top are bubbled, it'll start bubbling the ones towards the bottom. And that's when problems start to happen, and I believe that happens a few times in this run. But that's the main reason why I didn't win the first time, was because it kept bubbling the ones that I had already cleared. And that's what's gonna probably prevent you from beating the level. Also, those two red ones down there are very annoying. It's lucky that I only have one other red virus here, and that I can put the rest of the red viruses towards them. And also, it is really helpful to have others off to the side, because you don't have to worry about clearing them, because they won't hit the bubblers, or at least that one won't. The other one will hit it, but it will only hit one, so there is a little bit less risk. But yeah, now that I have everything bubbled, I should try and take care of the ones near the bubbles, so that they can't bubble anything else, if that makes sense. Like here, I take out this red one first, and then I start working on the blue one. And I just have to make sure that I don't clear the red one as I clear the blue one, because then it will bubble it. So I have to take the blue one out first, and then work on the last one. But yeah, as you can see, I have plenty of points here, I have plenty of capsules. I also didn't realize, both while I was playing and just now, that I still declare it one more time. And that happens again later, that I'll mention. But yeah, I forgot that I had to clear it twice. So just remember with those floating ones that you might be like, okay, I'm done with the level, and then all of a sudden it shows somewhere else, and you still have to deal with it. Now, stage 600, I'd say is probably the hardest one out of all of them, including the special stage. And I'm not sure if I just got lucky, because it seemed like it was going to be another level 580, where it was going to be really hard to get 3 stars. And I feel like I just got lucky with it, because I tried it a good amount of times. Of course, it involves the extra capsules, which can ruin a run for you if you don't get like one of them. So there, and also, like what just happened there, these flasks are really annoying, and there are 3 of them, and they're constantly going off because they're really small. And it's not like they go off all at once. They basically go off one by one, and you maybe get 1 or 2 free capsules to place down before another one goes off. So the main thing is really just getting those extra capsules as much as you can. Like I was able to get all 6 from that one, so that one was really good. But other times I'm not getting so many, and you're not going to get enough points if you don't have enough capsules at the end. So you have to clear those right away. You can't just ignore them, because I'm pretty sure the first time I just like didn't bother with them, and I did not get anywhere near enough points. I think I beat it, but I like just barely got 2 stars. It's hard to get points in this one, and it really comes down to the amount of capsules you have at the end. Now that shell that I just got there really helped me out, and a lot of the exploders and the shells right here in the middle are crucial to saving capsules, and also getting rid of those coins in the middle. And you don't have to worry about the blocks, and the main part of the level really is towards the end. Like the rest of it just feels like it's leading up to that point, where you're getting rid of all the coins, and then you get those final coins at the end. But once you get there, the blocks basically only spawn down there, and they're always blocking where you want to go. Like, you need to cover it up immediately, otherwise it's gonna go there. And that red and yellow on the side there both get covered up completely. As you can see, I just tried to put a red and yellow down there, and it just stopped it. So it is pretty difficult to get things to go where you want to go, and it does get frustrating at times. Luckily, there aren't any more extra capsules you have to worry about. At this point, you have as many as you can get, and you just need to take out the color boxes, the coins. Actually, yeah, just the color box and the coins. I didn't even realize you didn't have to take out all the viruses. So if the viruses aren't near anything, and you can get around them or you don't need to clear them, don't bother. And I'm also curious, like, maybe you should let some things spawn so you can break some more and get some more points. Like I said, I just happened to win, and I'm curious to see if that was a fluke, because it really did feel like I was getting another hard level to 3-star. And like I said, I'm curious if people are having problems with it, which may be further backed up by the fact that I got a really low medal from the special stage, and I didn't find the special stage to be all that hard. I would expect more to be done at this point. I guess it also could be, I didn't even think about that, but you have to 3-star every level, and maybe people are still stuck on that previous level that I was mentioning, level 580. A lot of people had a problem 3-starring it, especially without using boosters or diamonds. So maybe that's the case why so few people have completed the final special stage. But as you can see here, I only have 20 capsules left, and I only have 2 coins and 2 boxes left. Now luckily I got some exploders nicely placed there. I didn't get any blocks towards the end in my way or anything. So I just need to, I think I get another exploder actually. Oh, no. Okay, so yeah, that was a good strategy in my opinion, was to get rid of the bomb while also clearing the coin so that the bomb would explode the colored box for me. And I believe I got like just enough points to 3-star that one. I'm not sure what the cutoff is, but it felt really close, especially compared to some of the close rounds I had earlier. But that also didn't take too long for me. It probably took like less than 5 tries, I'd say. And it could just be that I got lucky, I'm not sure. But I'm happy to have beaten this round. Now moving into the special stage. We'll talk about it a bit more once we can actually see it. But for the assistants, I brought in both the Bomb Boo and King Boo using Wario. Now my friend Patrick Belargion, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but he uses that strategy for the special stages, and for the daily boosters. And I thought it would be pretty good to use it for this level, because I thought about using other doctors, but I'm not sure which one would be good, because Wendy can get rid of crates, but Wendy can get rid of blocks, but that's not really necessary in this stage. The blocks are probably the easiest thing to get rid of in this stage, but or I guess you wouldn't want to use Wendy for that, because it doesn't take, her skill would show up more times than needed for the blocks to get cleared. So I wouldn't suggest using Wendy. And I'm not, maybe Bowser Jr. would be good just because it gets rid of that, but it also is nice to have the bubbles fall down. So yeah, I'm at a loss for who I suggest besides Wario. If any of you have any ideas, put them in the comments for other people to read up, see who you suggest. But yeah, the main point in this one is, again, getting rid of the coins first. Now you can get some shells that going across, and they might take out that key a little bit early, which it does for me in this round. One round I did it where the key got unlocked like right away, and I didn't win, and it felt a little bit tougher to deal with. So I would suggest not clearing the lock as soon as possible. I would try and wait a little bit for at least most of the coins to be taken out, because they just get in the way. I would say it takes a little bit more strategy for you to deal with. But if you like the idea of getting rid of them first, I'm sure you could work with it. I'm sure it's possible doing so. This level felt pretty lenient, especially with the amount of capsules I got from Dr. Wario. But yeah, at this point, I'm about to clear out everything, including that last key. Maybe I don't clear it when I have everything gone. I don't remember. Maybe I think I had like one, yeah, I had one coin left, and I exploded this exploder. And once you get rid of the key... Oh, I guess it was the last thing over there. Okay, so I'm mistaken. Once you get rid of the key, that means that everything you use in the middle to get those coins are going to be in your way and in the way of the keys coming down to those doors. And you can see them all falling at once here. And I try to take care... Sorry, I tried to get rid of those pink ones in the middle there. And I was able to do that, but some of these are at the bottom here. And I think I would have been fine clearing them on my own. But luckily, I do get a shell that goes perfectly across from the rest of them. So I only need to worry about that. The thing I forget, though, is that those blocks still need to be taking... They still need to be hit 3 more times. So they all need to be hit once more. And I just didn't remember. Like, I thought the level was over at this point. But I luckily had plenty of capsules to go up there and use my 2 double yellows to get rid of those last 2 blocks. So yeah, I've seen harder special stages, I know. You definitely can do this one. Again, I'd suggest Wario, and I'm not sure who else I would suggest. I don't think any of the random chance ones would be good. I don't think Daisy would be good. I don't know. I don't think Bowser would be good either. Really, it doesn't come down to the skill helping you out. It's more based on your skill, I would say. I don't think any specific character would help you out. But I'm running out of time here, so thank you guys for watching all the episodes today. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.